Today, the best way to learn anything is to literally use AI tools. Imagine having an AI assistant that can see your screen in real time and guide you through math problems, coding, video editing, and so much more, all for completely free. Sounds unreal, I know, but it's true. So in this video, we're going to use Google AI Studio's screen real-time feature. It's like having a personal tutor sitting right next to you, helping you solve math problems, write better code, and understand complex concepts instantly. Let me show you how it works and why this might just be the most underrated AI tool out there. So what you have to do is go into Google and type Google AI Studio and tap on the first link. And as you can see, you're on Google AI Studio right now, and there are different kind of functionalities. But for this video, we're going to use Stream Real-Time feature. So as you can see, there are three features on here: Talk to Gemini, Show Gemini, and Share Screen. So we're going to use Share Screen, and let me tell you about the model Google AI Studio uses, which is Gemini 2.0 Flash Experimental, which is the latest model that Google uses. So I'm going to share my screen, entire screen, and share. And I'm going to talk to it. Hi Gemini, how are you?
Okay, you said you wanted to talk to it, and then you said, "Hi Gemini, how are you?" Is there anything else you would like to say to it?
How are you, Gemini?
You just repeated, "How are you, Gemini?" Is there anything else you would like to ask it?
I'm asking you, how are you?
Oh, I see. You're asking me how I am. I'm doing well, thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm doing great as well. So as you can see, it responded to me, and now for this video I have 5 use cases to test this model out. So I'm gonna turn on the microphone and go into the first use case, which in this case is a math problem for the ones who are struggling to go through the problem and can't find a tutor for themselves. So I'll just turn on the microphone. This is the problem, as you can see. Hello Gemini, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. You have a tab open with the title Pythagoras Theorem Questions, which shows a right triangle with side lengths of 8 centimeters and 15 centimeters, and the hypotenuse labeled XCM. Is there anything specific you would like me to do with this information?
Yeah, can you explain me what the problem is about and find me the value of x?
Certainly. The problem presented is a classic application of the Pythagorean theorem. You have a right triangle where two sides are known, 8 centimeters and 15 centimeters, and you need to find the length of the hypotenuse labeled as XCM. The Pythagorean theorem states that in a right triangle, the square of the length of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. Therefore, the equation to solve is 8 squared plus 15 squared equals x squared. Would you like me to calculate the value of x?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so 8 squared is 64, and 15 squared is 225. Adding those together gives you 289. The square root of 289 is 17. So the value of x is 17 centimeters. Does that make sense?
Yep. Okay, let's check if the answer is correct. And as you can see, x is 17 centimeter, and that is correct. And it guided me through the problem pretty quickly, just like a tutor would. Now, 17 centimeter, which is correct. It's kind of astonishing how this tool can see my screen and solve the problems. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the second use case, which in my case is a coding problem, and there is a little bit of error in this one right here, and let's see if Gemini can figure it out. Okay Gemini, can you see my screen right now? Can you explain me the code?
Yes, I can see your screen. You have a Python file open named test1.py in a code editor. The code initializes a list of numbers, then iterates through the list and adds each number to a total. Finally, it prints the total sum. Would you like me to walk you through the code line by line, or do you have specific questions about it?
Gemini, can
Okay,
you identify any error in this code?
Yes, I see the error you're referring to in the 7th line. The print statement is trying to concatenate a string with an integer without explicitly converting the integer into a string, which will raise a type error. You would have to cast the total variable to a string using the str function in order for this to work.
All right, is it correct now?
Yes, the code looks correct now. By using the str function to convert the integer to a string, the concatenation in the print statement will now work without raising an error.
Let me show you how it was and what was the error. As you can see, and now I'm gonna fix the error by and now, as you can see, yeah, the total sum is 15. Brilliant. Now, as you saw, Gemini solved the problem for me and solved the code, fixed the errors, and now I'm gonna move on to the third use case, which in this case is a simple blog article, and it will analyze and tell me what this article is about. So let's see. Hi Gemini, do you see my screen?
Yes, I do see your screen. It looks like you have a Medium article open. Is there anything specific you would like to discuss about it?
Can you tell me what the article is about?
The article you're showing is titled, "Google just confirmed the AI reality many programmers are desperately trying to deny." It's a member-only story on Medium, written by Tari Ibaba, and published in Coding Beauty. Would you like me to try to summarize the article, or is there something else you'd like to know?
Yeah, can you summarize the article and tell me a little bit about it?
Okay, I can do that. The article is about the growing role of AI in coding and how some programmers are resistant to this change. It mentions that Google's chief scientist stated that AI now generates at least 25% of their code. The article also includes a graphic which shows the idea that AI will soon take over programming as the average competence of a programmer goes up. Would you like to discuss this further?
Nope, thank you. As you saw, Gemini
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Analyzed the whole article and told me about what this article is about, which is so brilliant, and many people till now don't know about this tool, which is kind of I feel bad for them, but I'm here to bring all the information, all the latest AI information to you all guys. So if you haven't hit the subscribe button, you should hit that right now. So let's move on to the third use case, which in my case is to teach me some of the video editing aspects. So let's turn on the microphone. Hi Gemini, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. It looks like you have a video editing program open. Is there anything in particular you'd like to show me, or is there anything you'd like me to do with the video editing program on your screen?
Yeah, how can I take the video and put it on my timeline?
Okay, to put the video on your timeline, you'll need to drag the video clip from the import section, which is on the left, down to the timeline area at the bottom of the screen. Does that make sense?
Yep. Can you tell me now how to create captions?
Okay, I can help with that. To create captions in this video editor, you'll generally want to look for a text or captions button or tab in the interface, which is usually near the media, effects, or transitions options. Have you located any options like that?
Yeah, if you can see my screen, I'm on that option. And can you tell me how to generate, auto captions and stuff?
Okay, I see the auto captions option on the left side there. To generate automatic captions, you should be able to click on that option. The software should then analyze the audio in your video and generate captions. Is that working for you?
Yeah, that does work for me. So can you tell me how to increase the audio volume?
Okay, to adjust the audio volume, you'll usually want to look for an audio mixer or volume control section within the video editing software. This can often be accessed by clicking on the audio track in the timeline. Would you like help locating that in your interface?
Yeah, as you can see, I'm on the interface right now, and thank you for that. Can you tell me how to add any kind of animation in this video?
Okay, I can help with that. Looking at the interface, it seems like you're already on the right tab, which is labeled Audio. To add animations, you would typically go to the Animation tab. Can you see that on your screen?
I do see that on my screen. Thank you for that. And can you tell me how to make this video as an overlay?
Okay, to make a video an overlay, you'll generally want to adjust the video track to be on top of another video track in the timeline. Then, in the video properties, you might need to adjust the blending or opacity of the overlay to make it transparent. Does that make sense?
Yep, that does make sense. Okay, thank you, Gemini, for teaching me a little bit about how video editing works.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you have any other questions about video editing or anything else, feel free to ask.
Okay, the main function that I forgot in video editing is to make cuts. And let me just ask how Gemini would do that. Gemini, can you see my screen right now?
Yes, I can see your screen. It looks like you have Google AI Studio open, along with a video editing software. Is there anything specific you'd like me to focus on?
Yeah, can you tell me how to make cuts in the video?
Sure, I see you're using CapCut. To make cuts in your video, you can drag the cursor on the timeline to the point you want to make the cut, and then click on the split button. You will see the split button on the bar in the middle. Do you want to know any other ways of cutting the video, or are you good with just splitting it?
I'm just good with splitting it, and thank you for that. So these are
No problem. Let me know if you have any other questions.
Gemini taught me a little bit about how video editing works. Okay, now so the fifth use case is now I'm gonna open the terminal and I'm gonna ask Gemini to create me a folder, a directory. Hello Gemini, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. I see you have Google AI Studio, CapCut, and a terminal window open. Is there anything specific you'd like to talk about?
Yeah, I'm on the terminal right now, and can you tell me how to create a directory on my desktop?
Okay, to create a directory on your desktop using the terminal, you can use the command mkdir, followed by the name of the directory you wish to create. So for example, if you want to create a directory named my underscore folder, you would type mkdir my underscore folder and press enter. Would you like me to show you how to do that on your terminal screen?
As you can see, I've done that. Can you tell me further about it? How to create how to access the folder?
Okay, to access the folder you just created, you would use the cd command followed by the name of the directory. So in this case, you type cad my underscore folder and press enter. This command will change your current directory to the my underscore folder directory you just created. Would you like any more help with this?
Yeah, how can I create a text file in this folder now?
Okay, to create a text file within the my underscore folder directory, you can use the touch command followed by the name you'd like to give the text file. For instance, if you want to name your text file my underscore text.txt, you would type touch my underscore text.txt and then press enter. This would create an empty text file. Do you have any other questions?
Touch my underscore text dot txt. Yeah. Now how can I access the txt file?
Okay, to access or view the contents of the text file, you can use the open command followed by the name of the file. For example, you can type open my underscore text dot txt and press enter. This will open the text file in your default text editor. Alternatively, you can use the cat command to view the contents in the terminal itself. So you can type cat my underscore text dot txt and press enter. Which one of those would you like to do?
Okay, so it explained me briefly how to do it, and now I'm gonna put a command that has an error in it, and so let's see if it catches me.
Okay, I'm looking at your screen again. I see that you've typed keycat my underscore text dot txt. The correct command to view the content of the file is cat my underscore text txt. You seem to have typed an extra C in there. Does that clarify the error you were seeing?
Yeah, now how can I write something into the text file?
Okay, to write something into the text file, you can use the echo command followed by the text you want to write, and then redirect it to the text file using the greater than symbol. For example, if you want to write hello world into the file, you would type echo hello world greater than my underscore text dot txt. This will overwrite the content of the file, so do keep that in mind. Would you like to know other ways of writing text to a file?
Okay, I think I'm on the correct position right now, so I have done whatever he told me to. Now, how should I print?
Okay, to print the contents of the text file to your terminal, you can use the command cat my underscore text dot txt. This will display the text you've written to the file on your screen. Is there any other help I can give you?
Thank you, Gemini. Thank you. So now, as you saw, Google AI Studio solved a lot of my problems, my math problem, coding problem. It analyzed the article, and so whether you're coding, editing, analyzing content, learning something new, or just looking for productivity hacks, Google AI Studio's screen real-time feature might just be the tool you didn't know you needed. Try it out and let me know in the comments how it was. It's completely free to use, and it features Google's latest AI model. So this was a quick video about how you can have a private tutor explaining you stuff and guiding you through your problems. Thank you for watching, and do hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.